Hello guys, this is goodlike, and we're back with more RaiderZ Day 6 experiences and feedback. Remember how I told I'm going to go on with questing and stuff? Yeah, I changed my mind when I noticed that I only need like a few more mats and decided to go do the instance. Unfortunately for me, or perhaps fortunately for you, I did get a group quite fast, went in, and found out something quite interesting. Specifically that the last boss's tail apparently is a separate being from the boss, therefore you can kill it. Finally answering the mystery of how to solo that particular boss. You need to kill his tail because it doesn't heal even if the boss heals. So all you have to do when he roots, you have to run away from him so you don't take the AoE damage, unless you can take it obviously. And for the rest of the time just keep aiming at his tail, all of your attacks. Good time to hit his tail is when he is hitting the ground with the spikes. If you get directly behind him you won't get hit by them. And also when he charges right past you, just make sure you are attacking his left side because he does tend to smack about with his tail. However, the right side of the tail gets hit first. So if you're standing in the left side, you'll have much more time to avoid it by dodging out or perhaps blocking. I haven't tried that yet. Unfortunately, the game didn't allow me to continue to solo. For some reason I got disconnected. When I reconnected I was outside, and going to the instance I was at the start again. This made me quite unhappy in various ways, not unlike anger, because it took a while to solo Aruka again. I went through the entire instance by myself again, yes, quite at the pace this time around. I skipped all the trash that I didn't need. I only really killed a few mobs, Aruka and the 2 caster mini bosses. Same thing happened when I was in the Catacombs. I pulled like the entire instance because I wanted to get to the boss to see what it was, and then I realized that even though I have half of the instance chasing me, specifically the right half, they still can't get to me. So I started attacking the boss while having half of the instance chase me, which was pretty cool. And the epic music only added to the feeling, and it was really awesome. Now that's what I call a boss fight. A huge amount of dudes just trying to get you in a massive room. Neither the boss nor the ads were able to capture me, and I was able to hit them a bit, but once again I got disconnected. Funny thing is, you can see a screen flash as I disconnect, which has a tip like, you probably shouldn't play this much, you know, you need to rest. And the only reason it flashes is because I have an SSD, so it loads really fast. But really, I don't want to point fingers, but if this is like kicking me because I'm playing too much or something, not only I'm not playing too much because I was playing for really little that day in comparison to, let's say, the other days, but also it's silly even if I was, especially in the middle of a friggin' boss fight. Have some sense, it happened in the middle of a grouping boss fight as well, not just by myself. That's horrible. If I didn't have an SSD, Jesus Christ, they'd think I'm just gone or something. Anyway, let's put that behind us. Among other experiences were these random people who were really douchey and tried to dismount me with massive barrels of rum. Unfortunately for them, I am goodlike. I have managed to mount even with their relentless attacks upon me It will take more than that to make me be dismounted for an extended period of time. Silly peasants. Other than that, I'm mostly focused on getting the Catacomb quests for myself, which didn't take a very long time. So we're still stuck in Valley of Heroes. Damn it. That zone lasts for a lifetime. I didn't play cleric because I was slightly angry after I got disconnected, because I was like ready to spend like the next 3 hours running around a single room hitting random dudes for very little damage. I guess and thing to notice that I did kill a few of the trash mobs on my own there, and they weren't too tough. They did take quite a while to kill by yourself, which is why I pulled half of instance just to see what is going on the other side. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem difficult. A party should plow through trash without any problem. Bosses perhaps not so much, but I haven't had a chance to test them properly. I might do so today. We'll see. On to fixes and suggestions. First of all, the requirement to craft the mount is a bit silly because it's unnecessary, in my opinion. It's probably because you can trade the mats, but I don't find it very wrong that a person gets traded mats and then crafts a mount anyway. Because right now I had the quest completed, which was required to craft a mount, but I didn't give it in yet, so I couldn't craft a mount. I went in, gave it in, then I did a few more runs to finish up the mats, crafted the rest of my armor, came back only to realize that crafting the armor has made me a few mats short for the friggin' mount, causing me to go back into Valley of Heroes again, and yeah. It's unnecessary to have that requirement. It just causes grief to people like myself who don't plan these small things far ahead. A few things that I've not really mentioned before. The inventory, as you can see, is a little bit cramped, at least for the types of items. I'm pretty sure that the last one is supposed to be like quest items, but you can't see it because it's completely off screen. It would be nice if that was fixed eventually. There are a few items which fit into multiple types for no reason, like the recall stone or something fits into consumables and ingredients and equipment or something. 2 of those. It's definitely not equipment, and I'm pretty sure it fit into that. You definitely don't equip your friggin' recall stone, so what the hell. Also, the ingredients only show the basic ones or very selective ones. I'm not even exactly sure which ones, but it definitely doesn't show all of them, which is quite confusing. It does show the basic ones and some others, but it's kind of weird. It should show all the ingredients. If it's an ingredient, it should probably be noted as such. If it's an ingredient that, let's say, is way too low level for you, you could show it in a different color background or something, but don't just completely black them out. It's not good. Anyway, like I said, I'll try to get Catacombs done tomorrow, possibly finish with this Valley of Heroes once and for all and move on to the next zone. And might do a bit of clericing as well, which I didn't do today because of those random DCs kind of pissing me off. Anyway, I'll see you laters.